All right, let's talk about a place that's completely changing the game when it comes to destination dining. Today, we're heading over to Surat Thani to check out a spot that's been getting so much buzz, and not just for the food, but for being this incredible, complete riverside experience.
And this quote, it just says it all, doesn't it? This gets right to the heart of what makes Tatling Nam so special. We're not just talking about a restaurant with a pretty view of the water. This is a place where arriving by water is the whole point. It completely redefines what a waterfront restaurant can even be.
So first things first, let's talk about the vibe. Because honestly, at Tailingam, before you even glance at a menu, you just have to soak in the location. It is the absolute foundation of this entire experience. You see, the key to its magic is exactly where it is. It's not just on some random river. It's on a major waterway that flows directly into the huge Byung-kun-tale lake. And that connection, right there, that's its secret weapon. It creates this expansive, supernatural view that makes you feel like you're a world away from everything.
So let's break that vibe down a little. That private pier, it's not just a cool feature. It hints at a whole different lifestyle. Can you imagine pulling up on a jet ski for lunch? And because of that open connection to the lake, you get these vast, uninterrupted views and a constant, cool breeze coming off the water. But the real showstopper? It's gotta be the sunset. When that golden hour light just floods across the water, you finally get why people call it a $1 million view. It's breathtaking.
Okay, so the location is a 10 out of 10, no question. But that brings up the most important question of all. Can the food possibly live up to this incredible setting? Let's dive into the menu and find out.
And here is their brilliant answer. Their mission with the food isn't just to serve good food, but to serve specific food. Authentic, super traditional dishes from the island of Samui. And we're talking about rare, almost forgotten heritage recipes that are incredibly hard to find, even if you're in southern Thailand.
The real magic is in the details of these dishes. So take Wai Kwa, for instance. It's baby octopus braised in this rich coconut milk. The texture is described as uniquely chewy, and the flavor just hits that perfect sweet spot of sweet, salty, and creamy all at once. This is exactly the kind of dish you just won't stumble upon on a typical menu.
And this perfectly shows their commitment to tradition. Tom Ho is described as an ancient-style curry. The secret ingredient here is toddy palm fruit, which gives it this natural, complex tartness that just beautifully cuts through the richness of the coconut milk. It's literally a taste of history.
Okay, now for something truly exotic. Head lub, or sea flower, is actually a type of sea anemone. Yeah, you heard that right. The texture is described as crunchy, which is just fascinating when you pair it with a fragrant, spicy red curry. This is a culinary adventure, right there on your plate.
And believe me, the list goes on. Beyond the signature Samu dishes, they also showcase the absolute best of the local area. So you've got these rare finds like fresh sea urchin salad sitting right alongside the famous giant river prawns and those plump Surat Thani oysters that the whole region is known for. It really is the best of both worlds.
So you have this incredible view and this totally unique menu. But the vision for Tailingam is even bigger than that. It's not just a place you pop into for dinner. It's designed to be a place you can settle into and enjoy for the entire day.
What's really smart is how they've set it up for different moods. In the afternoon, you can escape the heat in their bright, air-conditioned cafe with a coffee and some cake. But then, as evening rolls in, the whole space transforms into this breezy, open-air dining room. Absolutely perfect for enjoying a seafood dinner while watching that golden hour sunset. That versatility is just genius. And just when you think you've seen it all, they have one more trick up their sleeve. For anyone who's so captivated by the vibe that they just don't want to leave, well, you don't have to. They actually offer on-site rooms. And that's what takes it from a great restaurant to a true, bona fide riverside getaway.
Okay, so let's bring it all home. We've looked at the location, the food, and the whole experience. So what's the final verdict on Tailingam?
Looking at the scorecard is pretty clear why this place is such a standout. The atmosphere and the food are both excellent, top tier, on their own. But it's that uniqueness factor that really sets it apart. The fact that you can arrive by boat, stay the night, and treat it like an all-day hangout, that creates a combined value that is just incredibly hard to beat.
In the end, Talingnam really proves that a great restaurant can be about so much more than just what's on the plate. It's a true destination, one that seamlessly blends a unique lifestyle, stunning nature, and a rare culinary tradition. Which of course leaves just one final question for you. How will you choose to arrive? by land or by water.